This is GranMan at McManus Meadows. Thought I'd show my face for this one tonight. It's Friday evening, September 6th. We're in the bottom meadow. I am working on setting up the water. Water's good, and we're going to run over and check out the cows. They're over in lane number 2. So with that being said, I'll be back and we'll see how the cows are doing tonight. Thanks for tuning in. We are back in lane 2. The cows are all here. Now there's Goggles right beside me. Goggles, got the whole line of them coming. And I'm just a handful of steps away from the next paddock that we're going to open up. So I'll be back, still playing with this camera setup. Hey, Goggles. It is September 6th. This is GranMan at McManus Meadows. It's a little wet today. We got some rain overnight, which is great. And just heading out to check on the herd, give them some fresh grass this morning. I'll be back when I find them, see how they're doing. Can't tell you how many mornings or evenings I've come out and can't see the herd. And then I see Goggles' white face pop up. They all must be lying down, but yeah, good news is they're in lane number 2. Here they are, sitting on the line. Goggles is with Ginger. Millie's on her own. JB and 4501 Morris are camped together. All right, it's time to move. All right, here we go. Just pulling the line. Ginger's in first, a little wet. They don't like the broom sedge. They just walk straight through it. You can see Ginger went for, I think that's young Johnson grass she's eating. And on the ground, that's the Korean Espediza that both Ginger and JB are going for. And there's a lot of that right now. So I'm hoping to get some orchard grass popping, which if I go down a little bit, there's a little clump of it right there. So yeah, that's the morning move. I'll be back again later today. Thanks for watching. This is a reasonably big paddock that I'm giving them tonight. And it's full of broom sedge, but there's a lot of other good grass that they like. Let's go check out what everybody's eating, and then I'll move the lane. That's the that Goggles is eating. Millie's doing the same. I'm I'm looking over at JB and 4501. So there's a little bit of alfalfa in here as well. Yeah, that's going to be it for today, and we'll be back tomorrow. Got to set up lane 3 and tweak the emergency lane. Probably try to start with this GranMan at McManus Meadows. This is the end of the evening on September 6th. We're out in lane 2. Cows are all head down. Got another day in lane 2. We'll do Saturday in lane 2 and then off to lane 3. If there's things you want me to teach or talk about, please indicate those in the chat. There's not a lot to what we're trying to do here. We've just followed Greg Judy, and we're using the same systems that he said would work. And so far, we're starting really, really small. Started with four cows, two cows, 2 calves, 1 bull, 1 heifer. We may or may not be doing the right things with the bull. And then one of the cows had another little bull calf, 4501. We're calling him Morris. But yeah, we're just sharing the journey here on McManus Meadows as we learn what grass is good, what grass is bad, how to rotate, how to build soil, and just appreciate everybody following along. Please hit that like and subscribe, and we'll keep content coming. That's it. We'll show you more moves every day we can, and throwing up a little bit of content on shorts where we try to match a song to cows. Not an easy thing to do, but yeah, appreciate you watching. GranMan out. Good morning. It's GranMan at McManus Meadows. Looks like the cows are on their way this morning, and I got a number of the O'Brien posts shipped in yesterday, so I can set up lane number 3 without tearing down lane 1. That just helps a little bit in terms of the cycling of components to build these lanes in my bottom. So stay tuned. We're gonna give the cows some more grass and start setting up lane number 3. Thanks for watching. Well, what I'm gonna do is just give a quick explanation for how I set up the next lane. Basically, what I do is I grab a bunch of the O'Brien step-in posts. I brought them over on the front of the four-wheeler, and I carry as many as I can, which is typically somewhere in the neighborhood of 18. But for this demonstration, I won't use 18. And then what I typically will do is just count out 13 strides. So starting from the emergency lane here, I'll just walk straight out 13 and put a post in. Now, what's interesting about that is I always put the post where I'm stepping on the little foot pedal on my right-hand side, so that when I bring the reel back, and I always run the reel from the emergency lane out to the far side of the pasture, so that I'm hooking on hot here. It's cold there, and then I have the cows inside that lane. So hopefully this is helpful. I'm going to give some more of these teaching videos, and I'll record a little bit of how I unreel or take the reel and walk it down the pasture. Thanks for watching. cows are still back in the escape lane by the water where I recorded earlier. I'm just at this cross paddock wire, and I'm gonna move it a little bit. I'm gonna give them sort of 26 paces. I do, it's almost a square, 26 by 26 paces of paddock right now per 8 hours-ish. You can see sort of the impact they had. There's a lot of broom sedge on this side of this meadow right now. Hopefully over time, with more fertility, that'll go away. But they're gonna come in here, and between the Korean Espediza and the orchard grass, they should have a good day. I'll let you know if they make it, but we won't be seeing the move today, or at least the morning move. Quick demonstration. I've got the Terragate reel, the O'Brien step-in post, and what I typically do is I set one post up, not hot, where I just have my handle at the top of the post. I step it in, and normally it goes in a little bit better, a little dry. And then what I want to do is just run it down, and because I made all the step-ins the same, I just tip the second from the top clip, and I go straight down the field. So hopefully that helps explain some of how I set up the field, and hopefully you can hear the audio. But yeah, I would typically, I don't want it to touch here, so I go in this first top clip on the first post, but then every post down the line, I'm going in the second from the top, just clipping them in, and when I get to the far end, I tighten it up. And that's how I make the sides of the lane. Thanks for watching. Well, lane number 3 set up. Lane number 2, the paddock's open. And if I swing around here, we'll see the herd is starting to wake up back to over my left shoulder. Let's see if they head down there. We'll be back later today. Thanks for tuning in. Well, it doesn't look like they're making a big move to go get fresh grass yet. It's a good day to just hang out and chew the cud.
That's the end for today. Thanks for watching. We'll continue to share our journey at GranMan Ranch.